That's upstairs. Ooh, I didn't like this. Servants' quarters.
What'd you get for dinner?
Sticky chicky.
You're gonna be terrible tomorrow walking.
Yeah. Definitely. We can split power in. Can somebody open this?
The park.
It wasn't fun because Wesley made it not fun.
That's not me mean.
I was gonna say, I don't think Wesley's capable of making something fun or not fun. That's on you.
Yeah, I don't have the power of God yet. Or ever.
Yet.
Neither does your mother, though she works for him.
Yet.
Yes.
Interesting choice of terms.
Rand Park, it was nice to see you. Bring back this little award we had.
What?
Breakfast, everybody.
Delicious.
Where's Grandma?
Right to the restroom. Right back.
I have an owl pellet. Don't film mine. I have an owl pellet.
Picket things.
No! I'll just spit it back out.
Cream horns.
Get cream horns, shove cream horns to Aunt Sarah, and then we'll go to the grave.
Rundown place. Hey, I need a bathroom review when you get back.
I'm here for you. It's gotta be
This
better
should be
than...
pretty good. It's McDonald's.
Yeah, it's gonna be better than...
Now you're gonna
What's
stay
the
in the
other
car.
Shorty porties.
Eric, you're gonna stay in the car?
Yeah, until you get back.
Well, I'll take that first. Okay, you're.
You don't know what your birthday gift is?
Is it a headstone?
I cleaned them all.
Aww.
Well, I didn't.
That's my little...
Some guy did.
Thank you.
Did you pay somebody to do that?
Yeah.
Cool. Because they were so good.
Thank you.
Okay, some have to go here.
Where's the coffee?
Why don't you take the rubber bands off?
Yeah, that's good. Mom, you want to put a flower in Margaret?
Yeah, I can put one.
And
No, you can't, because that's your
This
name.
is my name.
Will I be there?
If you want to be.
I want to be right here.
but there's no.
What?
poured out $2.13 of coffee.
Price of coffee going up.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
So that might be where he.
It's like
we're here today to celebrate this donation made by this very generous family. The Clarks understand how important it is to preserve land for wildlife habitat, as more and more properties are getting developed and less properties exist to provide homes to our wildlife.
And I must say this donation is really special in a lot of ways. First off, this property is now the people's property. And as we watch leaders in the state question the need for more public land, and in some cases they're trying to make it harder to make these types of donations happen. This donation is also special because it honors the life of John H. Clark. While I never met John, I know he was a lifelong resident of Keokuk, as well as a brother, husband, father, grandfather, and a friend of many. From what I know about John, I know I probably would have liked talking to him. He was a public servant. John served as a state House of Representatives for 12 years and served on many local community organizations, including his church. And I know how much Colette, Meg, and Sarah, who cannot be here today, love John and know that naming this property in honor of him is their special way of celebrating his life. Lastly, this property will forever be special because of celebrations. This has been handed down, and now thanks to Colette, Meg, and Sarah, it's passed on to Lee County. And you know, I think the neat legacy of this is that with their own commitment to passing this on to Lee County, this shows their own commitment to public service and helping their hometown community. And I think that's a trait that's celebrated throughout their whole family, from what I know about your family. And I hope this property remains a place your children and grandchildren.
But what a great gift this is. You know, you think about it, Iowa's like 49th in the nation as far as public land available for use. And this is that's why property dedications like this are so important in that. And you know, if you think about it, you see these little ones here. I could bring my grandkids here, but 100 years from now, families and people will still be enjoying this property. You know, it will still be used as wildlife habitat and in the future. And that. I regret I've had a wonderful meeting, you the Clark family. I wish I could have met John, but I'm sure he would be proud of this gift, and I think in the future you will be proud of what Lee County Conservation does with this property.
I agreed to talk a little bit about the family history piece of it, which is a long story of Missourians finding out that Iowa is better. As you guys know, Iowa land runs deep, and so I think our family's love for this area has run pretty deep. I know. So there is a witch that lives in these woods, and she's a really nice witch. She's a good witch. And when I was little, younger than my kids, she would come and visit. And if I wrote a letter to her, and I was probably like 4 at the time, I could write a letter to her, and my dad would hike with me over the hills for the big locust trees, you know, with the thorns like this big. And I could put my note on the tree. And if I went home and I took a nap, very long nap, when I got up and we would hike back down over the hill to that same tree, there would be a brown paper bag with whatever I'd asked for in it. And I believed in that witch longer than I care to admit. But my hope and my dream is that this is a place where there are so many adventures and dreams and love and wonderful stories for families forever. So thank you guys for coming out and making this all possible. We appreciate it.
We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
You're gonna be the
Baby monster show.
You okay? It's a babe. Oh wait, it should be called a baby world. Welcome to a baby world. Try to get it.
Okay. Ah! Lava! Hi.
One time I got it.
Oh, no. Make your teeth fall out. Oh, my. It's gonna get on your teeth, too.
You gotta ride this spinning thing too. Oh, you wanna ride too?
I don't know.
What are you doing?
Working on my phone.
What I thought. What are you guys up to?
Delightful.
See that? Everybody got smarter.
Just got a little bit dumb. But compared to everyone